Okay, gonna give that another go. As I said earlier, this is potentially the worst game I've ever done for streaming. It crashes out randomly all the time. I don't know if you guys have had a similar experience to me. The game itself is beautiful. It looks amazing, it feels amazing, the cars all feel solid, but to be honest, in this day and age, having a game that crashes out this often when you're streaming it. Hold on, the Ambleside Country. So, sports utility heroes, we actually don't have a car that can compete in this event. So let's have a look at buying one. So in fact what we'll do is, let's swap out for the race we were going to do anyway then. Let's pick a different one and we'll hit the auction in order to pick up another car. Let's get back in the Huracan. Yes, we'd love it delivered to us. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, welcome back for episode 5. We're going to try and concentrate this time on closing out another few of these races. We've got a circuit up here we're going to take on first, and then we're going to head north and take on the next of the showcases. Yeah, we've rolled it there, nice.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Or even better, we planted it on a corner. Actually got it stuck. Is there a way to reset car? Hey! Oh my god. This is going so well today, noob driving. Right, we're down. Through that fence. These are the times when brute force doesn't work on Forza.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
So if I recall rightly, there's about 70 races that you need to take on in order to close out for the final Horizon showcase. I think we've probably done about 10 or 15 at this point. Unfortunately, as I said earlier, the game keeps crashing the feed out, so it does get a little bit haphazard when you're halfway through a race and it just seems to drop out. Obviously wanted to stream as much as possible for you guys, but it's just really annoying when it drops out. Okay, let's stay in the Huracan. Okay, this village circuit should be pretty quick. It's not a very large course, but it will be probably 3 laps I expect. The Huracan's quite quick, but everything else, given we've upgraded, everything else is going to have upgraded as well. I just love how smooth this game looks. I mean, we are playing it on the Xbox One X. We're not playing it in performance mode, we're playing it in quality mode, so we're not going for the with a 60 FPS, but it just looks so good. So this is pretty awful actually. These guys are quite quick. I was hoping that the power of the Lambo would outdo these guys coming up to the corners and the brakes, but it's just the difficulty is still quite high. So it looks like we've got a BMW i8 in front of us, Gorebrush's driving. I do like the way this game sets the tone for rivalry right from the start. It puts you straight on against people, not necessarily playing the game, but that are from your friends list. So it does kind of feel like you've already got some sort of rivalry going on when one of your pals just pops up on the roster. It's not the greatest car to corner in the world. It's still pretty heavy, the turning circle's fairly big. Does mean it's very stop-start this race. And we've hit nearly every obstacle under the sun as well, which is not great. Wow, that was closer than it needed to be. But another podium, so we're not going to moan about it. Okay, 5,500 credits. Just under 3,500 influence there. Okay, so let's hit the next showcase. So that is north of here. Let's just have a quick look. And there we are. The Behemoth showcase. So let's get ourselves up there fairly rapidly. These pallets and crap out of the way. Just brute force through there. Bit of in-car driving. Should we try on the bonnet for a bit? See how scary this game actually is. Speaking of scary, I'm just wondering if anyone's spotted these footage of the new Resident Evil 2 remake that's coming out in January. That game looks absolutely amazing. Quite a survival horror fan myself. I think Dark Souls 3 kind of that we've just finished our run on kind of hits a survival horror genre, but not quite as much as something like Res Evil or something like Evil Within 2, which I've also just played through. If there's anything in that genre you want to see played through in a Let's Play, give us a shout, let me know. Also quite looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2 at the end of this month. We'll definitely be doing a Let's Play on that on the 26th, kicking off with a probably fairly long weekend stream. I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and do a Let's Play for cancer, which is actually a charity event that's happening this month in conjunction with Channel 4. Ideally what we'll do is an extended, probably 6 to 7 hours, maybe even a 12-hour stream with some friends. What we'll try and do is raise as much cash as we can on a just giving page for cancer research. So keep an eye out for that. We're coming up on the another 4.7k to go, but we're coming up on the Behemoth showcase here. Last time we did the Flying Scotsman, which was actually really quite good. it was quite difficult. You had to be quite on the ball in comparison to what I found with the Forza Horizon 2 and Forza Horizon 3 showcases, where you could generally be fairly behind the pace and then just come back and nip it at the end. This was you really had to be there. If you weren't there and on top of it, you weren't going to get the podium. But we did manage to close it out after about 3 attempts, just getting pipped at the post each time. But this time, I'm not really sure what to expect, other than the fact that it's a hovercraft. I don't think we get to drive the hovercraft. I expect we'll be racing one. So it's another one that's up in the hills. The Flying Scotsman again was up here as well. I don't think the Lambo was built for this. Maybe we would have been better swapping to our Impreza up here. I think we'll also drop into the auction house after this one and see if we can pick ourselves up an SUV for that forest challenge that we didn't have a car ready for. Not really wanting to spend 300k on an SUV yet, so the auction house might be a quick way to pick up the vehicle we need. Okay, arrived at the showcase, so without further ado, let's smash this one. Never mind a hover boat, it's like a hover tank. Okay, so the Behemoth Showcase.
I know it feels like you're just getting started, but this showcase is as
Hey,
good
you.
an opportunity as you'll get to have some fans screaming your name.
Let's hope so, and let's hope we don't plough it into a wall in the first 3 seconds. Okay, foot down. Wow, this thing just tears through. So speed-wise, it's not quite as quick as us. It's sliding everywhere, as are we. Oh, I didn't expect it coming from out there. Thought we were in front of it. So trying to keep it straight for these jumps. What you do find is the slightest tap on these jumps and you're all over the shop. This thing is probably going to be faster in the... Yeah, there we go. Probably faster in the water than us. Okay, about 39%, 40% through. Oh, yep, nearly smashed into the back of it there. I think the car we've got is actually a fairly good one for this sort of race. It seems to be gripping fairly well. This guy's all over the road, we're not going to get second chances with this, I don't think. So 60% through, we're still chasing this guy. He's ripping the course up as we go. Better if we could see. Okay, it's still got us in first, just under 80% done. Let's try and power this one home. Might need to rewind there. 90%. Oh, did we pip it? Oh, at the post.
Nice.
At the post.
4 wheels beats
Phew.
2 fans and a big air mattress any day of the week. I never doubted you for a second.
So just over 5k credits. Just under 3.5 for influence. So we're pushing toward that next showcase as well. So hopefully in the next few races we'll be up to the spring showcase. Well, first let's just have a quick look at the auction house and see if there's anything in there. So we're looking for a sports utility vehicle, SUV, something sporty, maybe Range Rover, maybe a Lamborghini Urus, something like that. I know Forza Horizon 3 we drove the Urus for quite a while. It was quite good. We got given it fairly quickly at the start though, so.
Hey Alex, here's where you'll see a top-down view of your career at Horizon. Each tile represents another way for you to make a name for yourself here at the festival.
Okay, well we're not going to get through all those. She's still going. She really wants to show us some stuff. Right then, so Horizon Life. What have we got? Oh, we got two wheel spins. Let's have a quick go at one of them. Please be a car. Oh, great. We've just unlocked a coat. I would have liked the GTR, but I'll take the 90k. We can use that in the auction house to pick some up funky up. We got a few messages as well, where they come from. So let's have a look at one of those. Okay, the message centre is something to tell us stuff. Yeah, we were outbid on all of these cars last time. So we're going to have to go back to the auction house at some point. Car Mastery, we've got 9 points to spend, so we'll leave them alone for now. We'll spend them a little bit later. Is there a road race that will take us back toward the festival? I've got the Lake District Sprint. Let's shoot to there and do that race, and then we'll head back to the Horizon Festival and we'll use the auction house and try and pick up that SUV. Or a SUV.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
I feel like we've just gone in a big square there. Didn't actually get anything out of it, but I'm guessing we are going the right direction. The sat-nav knows best.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Woo. Slidey, slidey.
Turn right.
So, missed the turning again. No.
Apparently, there's another classic car just waiting to be claimed. Keep that on the down low, though, yeah?
Where is
I've only
this?
told you.
Is it close to us?
And Kira. And Alex. And a couple of other people.
Hey. It's not a million miles from us. We'll take on this race first, as the aim is to get through all of these and get to the final showcase. As I was saying earlier, just want to spend a second to say thank you to anybody who's joining us on Twitch and joining in and interacting, and also thanks to you guys who are watching it on YouTube and are enjoying the series on there. If you are enjoying it, if you want to reach out, drop us a comment or join us in the chat. And if you are watching us on YouTube, hitting that subscribe button helps massively, and on Twitch that follow button. It does really help us if you can, and it costs you nothing. It just means you'll get a friendly reminder every time that we've either got new videos available or we're online streaming, and then you can come and join us again.
Turn sharp left.
Okay, closing in on... Wow, that was a bit aggressive. Closing in on the next race here, so just under a kilometre away. And it's the Lake District Sprint, so we should be smashing it past some large areas of water, hopefully. Just under 400 metres away now. Another beauty spot there we've passed. And here we go.
You have arrived at your destination.
I think for the next road race we'll actually swap out and let's go and try something else out. Maybe back to our TTS. Okay, we can already see another Lamborghini there. What did we just do? I think we just changed the difficulty by accident. So Raging Kiliak there. Looks like he's driving a very, very similar car to us. Hopefully it's not got all the upgrades like ours. Otherwise we're going to be struggling to find it and open it. No. It's a good thing to see that the CPU, the computer, still has as much trouble cornering as we do. So we've got hexadecimal, YWNA Woody in front of us, and then somebody just in front of him. I'm not sure who it is. Timo, as always, up front. So I'm not sure whether the driver tar pieces actually take into account whether the people who appear have actually played Forza and obviously their progression through the game. Timo, I have noticed on Forza 3 and 2 that he had the highest level wristbands and a lot of experience, so I'm guessing it might be taking into account the fact that he is actually playing this at some point and he's actually got some ability. Luckily we're at 61% and we're now in the lead, so we're just going to take it a bit more careful. As we pass through Ambleside. And he's right behind us. Just coming up on 80%. Right, as long as we don't screw this up royally in the next two corners, we should have a straight to finish off. One mistake here though, and it's all over because these guys are fast. They are in supercars like we are. And there we go, another podium. Okay, unlocked round 5 for road racing, so we'll try and stay away from that for a while. There's a super wheel spin coming up as well.
Welcome to round 5 of Horizon Road Racing Series. This is the next level of racing in every sense, which, of course, is why you're here.
So we'll stay away from those for now. Let's have a look at this barn, but also I think what we'll do is we'll also come and take on these dirt racing series. So let's switch out to the Scooby. Cars, our cars. Okay, we've also got the EXRS Bowler. I'm surprised that didn't come up in the sports utility vehicles, because it is an amazing SUV. So the Impressor, let's get in that. We love the car delivering to us. Let's go and check out the barn rumour, and then as soon as we've got that, we'll go and hit up 2 or 3 rallies. So, I'm guessing this is... Let's just put there, and we'll figure it out when we get there. Great thing about the Subaru is nobody expects us to actually stay on the road anyway. Sliding quite a lot. Pop, pop, pop. Oof, nicely popped round that corner.
Turn left.
We will eventually. Let's just take it off road for a bit.
Recalculating route.
Whoa! Okay, I'm not sure what this is going to be. We've tended to find old British cars so far. I'm not sure if it's going to continue with that, or we're going to get some continental stuff. 2.6 kilometers away. So let's just smash it through these trees. Wow, ugh! Oh, I knew that was coming. But that's what off-road's all about. And we've also found influence board, they all help.
Turn around.
We are now in the area, so let's keep our eyes out, see if we can spot... Oh, another influence board. Let's see if we can spot where this barn find is.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Oh dear. Oh no. We've rolled it. Oh, we've brought a tree down as well. I'm pretty sure we've rolled it again there. But it's let us off. Okay, so. There's the quarry. Doesn't look like it's down there. Let's edge out toward the perimeter. Have a good look around.
Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn right.
Okay, let's stay right on the edge of the quarry here. What's that? Oh no, we're outside of the marker there though.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Let's keep it this way. Sort of head up into the hills.
Recalculating route.
Is that it? No, just an old building. That's the sort of thing we were looking for. Old abandoned shed. Okay, if we can't find it as we come around this corner, we'll head into the centre.
400 meters, turn right.
Oops. We are obviously much better at road racing than we are at finding barns. Okay, let's head inwards. It must be slap bang in the middle of the trees. Let's follow this dirt track and see where this goes.
It is safe to do so.
Oh, we actually have a danger jump there. We do that while we're here. I think we've just found the barn. There, that might be it. Yes, it is.
Did we get there first? Oh, thank you, thank you. On my way.
What is that? Lotus? No.
Oh man, I had a poster of one of these on my wall when I was a kid. Still do actually, if Nan hasn't chucked it out. Lotus Elise
Oh, it is.
GT1. Let's get it out of here.
The Lotus Elise GT1. Excellent.
This is gonna be killer when it's ready. I'll call you.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, let's see what we get on this danger sign.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together, and fly! We're gonna spin it here, we're gonna spin it.
Recalculating route.
That's quite fun. Right, okay, so
These danger
we are
signs.
gonna head.
I mean, how'd you do it? You're absolutely nailing them, and some are pretty scary too. You up for doing some more?
We've got a quarry race, and we've got Layers Forest Trail. There we go.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. In 100
Let's just put it in the
meters,
general direction and put the accelerator down.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn sharp right. In 400 meters, turn left.
Sat nav don't know what to do. Whoa, bridge.
Turn left.
We've been stopped by a gate.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, so hopefully it's going to let us. Use the Scooby. Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll take on 2 rallies, and then we'll try and take on another street race. That should open up the spring showcase. Field full of impressors. Don't know whether it's just the way we drive, but we tend to do okay in these. He says smashing straight into the wall. But we do tend to do okay in the rally races. It is a sprint. We've got Adam, Skylark, and who is that? Timo again is in the lead. Sticking to the floor well there. 37%. Just coming up to 40%. Any sort of straight in the rally like this really eats away at the percentage, so it's good that we've already taken an early lead here. Oh, all at shot, we've lost the back end. Oh, the road saved us there. Had we been on mud, we'd have been into the side. Okay, these guys are right behind us. %. 90%, nearly there. And a road finish. That's another podium. I thought that was the podium, then nearly hit the brakes. Another amazing t-shirt unlocked. The Horizon Motocross Team Showcase and event. And a wheel spin. Car. A waistcoat. Why can't we have had the Touareg R50? It's gonna make us buy that, I know it.
Alright, it's time. I have a supposedly impassable muddy spring road, a team of motocross riders, and an urgent need to see what you make of this. Meet me at the start line.
Okay, I think it doesn't give you an option. I think you have to press something like that. But we're not going to go there. First thing we're going to do is...
We're playing in the dirt very, very seriously.
We're going to pick another one of these. So we've got the Highland Farm Scramble. So let's take that one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oof, didn't even see that. Fairlawn Manor to buy if we want to buy another house.
Turn right.
So I'm not sure if you get any additional perks from buying houses. It doesn't seem to
In
add
400
anything.
meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn right.
Oof, into a tree. At speed.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Oof, oof, oof. I nearly rolled it there. Oof, that was close. And here's our destination, the Highland Farm Scramble.
You have arrived at your destination.
So another field full of Subarus of the Highland Farm Scramble. So small, fairly small 3-lap course. Everybody's bunching at the start, which is always useful. I think we're pushing somebody around the track. Let's get past that guy. Okay, those guys have taken an early lead. I think we're making a little bit of ground up on Red Grizzly there. Oh no, we missed the checkpoint. I'm gonna have to rewind there. Okay, just take the power off slightly earlier. So that brings us to the end of lap 1. We're in 5th. Oh man, we absolutely smashed it into that corner. It's like, what a brakes. Oof. Poor drive. So managed to sneak through there with a bit of brute force. Oof, I lost it in the bushes there. Smash everything up to finish. First place. Wow, nearly 10k there. Okay, so as I said, next what we're going to do is we're going to head back and have a look in the auction house, see if we can pick ourselves up an SUV. So I think it allows you to warp straight back here. Wow, 9 grand. We'll drive it.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Just take these bushes out first.
100 meters, turn right.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. At least when we can see the marker, we don't need roads. So 7k. Let's go a little bit more direct. He's bouncing all over the shop. I'm gonna hit this tree.
Recalculating route. In 100 meters, turn right.
Nice.
Turn left.
Okay, 5.6 kilometers.
Turn
Got out quite a bit there fairly quickly. This should also bring this number down fairly quickly as well, because we're taking a more direct route. Though these trees worry me, I'm expecting we're going to crash into something here, so let's slam the anchors on and put ourselves between these.
in 400 meters, turn left.
Oh, that way.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, back on the straight and narrow.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Don't know what happened there, I completely lost it and smashed it into the fence.
Turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn left.
We'll have that while we're here.
Turn left.
Right, how far are we? Hey Carlson, you can fast travel to the festival for free from the menu. Weirdly enough, we just tried it and it tried to charge us 9,500 credits, which is why we're now driving there.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn sharp right.
So let's hit the auction house. There's a couple of items we bid on last time that we're outbid on.
You have
So let's get
arrived
that
at your
cash
destination.
back. Okay, I'll try that in a minute. So go to the pause menu, then cars, then go to festival. So let's just pick up this barn find.
So I did some research. Apparently, this used to be owned by a very wealthy local with a habit of misplacing items. It was this habit that led to this poor E-Type being left in a barn after the keys for it were lost. Instead of trying to find the keys, he just bought another.
Okay, let's just get all these credits back. Not bid a lot on them. Fundamentally, all I wanted was some new bits that look quite fun. Let's go for a drive-in. But we do need an SUV now for one race specifically. So let's, rather than buying one brand new, let's see if anybody's put a little bit of cash into one, or won one and just decided to sell it, rather than us spending 3,500,000 credits on a Range Rover. So we're looking for car type. We want an SUV. Sports Utility Hero. Let's just go cheap and see what we can find. We can always slot some money in it ourselves. Let's see what there is. So we've got an F-Pace there, an X5. Unfortunately, we do need one now. So do we want to take the Touareg R50 or the Jaguar F-Pace? Let's take the F-Pace. Can get a bid in quickly before it ends. Place bid. Yep. Bid failed. Someone else has bid on it. Bid failed. Someone else must have put some money on it. Someone's got the same idea as us. Okay, we'll drop out there and let's see what if we win anything. Let's put a minimum of an S1 on and just see what else is in there. Anything particularly interesting? Oh, the RS Cosworth looks cool. It's got 6 minutes left. Let's drop a... Oh, we won the F-Pace. Excellent. Okay, let's drop a quote on... Let's drop something on this one as well. So we'll bid on that. And let's go collect our F-Pace and make a few minor modifications, let's say. Our bids. We won the F-Pace, 8 grand rather than spending 65 on it. So that means we can put this cash now into upgrades for it instead. Collect car. I think we'll be changing the design because that one's awful. Let's pick a better colour. Okay, let's pick ourselves a design out, because the one we've got is awful. I actually quite like this orange one with the lights on the top. I think I'm going to go with that. One thing that has changed since Horizon 3 is you used to be able to apply the design and look at it before you chose it. Now it just applies it as soon as you pick it. You don't seem to get to preview it as easily without pressing other buttons. Let's have a look at upgrades for this. So custom upgrades. Now I'm not completely into all the performance pieces on this, so I don't know everything. Generally I'm just going straight for the race gear. Let's spend the money we would have spent buying the car new. Obviously the power of second-hand markets here. Its launch is pretty good. At 10. Wow. Intercooler. I know it's adding speed up and it's causing problems elsewhere, but the weight reduction in a minute should bring most of that back. Okay, so 32k so far. Brakes. Race brakes. Wrong one. Race springs and dampeners. Roll bars. Front and rear. Chassis reinforcement. And then weight reduction should bring it right back down again. Yes. It's not going to be as heavy as it was. Oh no, we've been outbid on the Ford Focus. So tyres and rims, they should be fine. So front bumper. That just looks monstrous. Leave that one. I think we'll go for that because it should add a little bit better braking. We've got a new bonnet. Doesn't really do anything apart from add a look, but I like it, so let's go with that. I'm not going to do a conversion on it. So let's install that. Do an engine swap before upgrading the engine. You should try to upgrade the engine first. Luckily, we're just smashing a bit of cash into it, but what does the engine swap give us? Is it an all-wheel drive change? Because that's one thing I didn't look at before we bought that. Let's just have another look. Conversion. Drivetrain swap. Yeah, it's already all-wheel drive, which is what we wanted. We could put a massive body kit on it. Look at that bad boy. That looks horrific. What was the engine swap? Turbo Rally is not going to do it any favours. .2 litre V8 might have been nice. Okay, next time we upgrade a car, we'll do an engine swap first. Let's just see whether we've lost this or not. Ending soon. Got to get in there and press bid now quickly. Keep the standard one, it's better. So this is something I'm never sure of. When it tells you that you're going to do an engine swap and then it tells you your power goes down, does it also remove all the engine upgrades at the same time? So if we were to swap it and then do all the engine upgrades, would that be completely different? Or is that the overall view? Is that all the other things stay on? We swap it and overall it would have been 160 brake horsepower worse. So we bid 10k on that as well. But let's take the Jag out for a ride. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So it was right. Even with all the upgrades, it would have been 160 horsepower less, which unfortunately wouldn't have been great this time for us. But I quite like the design on this. The guy's done a really good job there. We've obviously screwed it up by adding that funky spoiler and the rally lights to the top. Forest trail there. Okay, we'll take the Ambleside
Around
Rush.
when it is safe to do so.
Or if you swap it, you have to upgrade it again. Right, okay. So actually, at 160 brake less, with all the bits added up, it might have actually come out better. Whoa, this is a little bit naughty. This year looks like it might have actually been sponsored by Jaguar. This car's handling really well. See what happens when we smash it around this corner. Oh, it's stuck, it's stuck, it's stuck. I know if I hit this, I'm not gonna go the right way. So I'm not gonna take the danger sign.
Turn left. Turn left.
White van man.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, what's this one set up as? So anything off-road. So is that what we've got? Or is it gonna... it's gonna make me change again. I haven't upgraded the Raptor either. So bog standard Raptor, the F-150. Not done anything with it yet. I swore that was the SUV race, obviously not. But at stock, everything else should be at stock. So it's all going to be heavy, it's all going to be horrible. Wow, who's that? Surprised it hasn't let us use the Jeep Trail car yet. So 7th, just behind another Raptor, Phonut's driving that. Rumbling Guest is smashing around in his Lada Volvo equivalent, don't know what that is. Blanket Iron come back down because we were braking a little bit late there. So 52% through. Whoa, we spun it there. What do we hit? A curb. Apparently, the only thing a 4x4 can't approach is a curb. .65% in the lead. It's gone quite well so far. I actually think racing stock rather than upgrading the cars is actually easier. I think as soon as you start adding upgrades, Okay, managed to pull that one out again. Not too bad with the Ford Raptor. As I was saying, I think if we'd have upgraded all the cars, that probably would have been a more difficult run. Hey Kawaii-ho, I'm actually streaming with Xbox One X. How you doing today? You okay? The hardest thing about being a Twitch streamer is reading the Twitch feed at the same time as playing the game and trying to figure out everyone else's names. Hopefully I pronounced it alright. So we've got a wheel spin here. Pray for a car, pray for a car, pray for a car. I bet it's some sort of lame emote. Oh, green Parker jacket. Come on. Okay, I think we've actually got a another.
Right. We've cut down the field again. You're racing against only hardcore cross-country drivers now. The kind who carry their own tools and sleeping bag. Welcome to round 5 of the cross-country racing series.
Okay, so that was another cross-country race. So what we've got here, aerodrome, cross-country. We're going to take on a street race, so let's take on the Ashbrook Apex. Let's swap back to the TT, unless anybody has any other suggestions on cars. You can have a look at what I've got here. So let's see. So we've got the TTS Coupe. We've got the EXRS Bowler, which is interesting because I went in an SUV race and it wouldn't let me race it. We've got the RS Turbo, we've got the RS200 Evolution, the F-Pace, the XJ220, the Trailcat, the Huracan, the Skyline, although non-modded yet, so I'm looking forward to putting some stuff into that. We've got the Baja Bug, which is really interesting, although it doesn't let me race it in everything. Let's stay with the upgraded TTS for now for the road race.
If you want to swing by the garage, I've got that Lotus Elise polished up and looking.
Looking what? Perfect?
Pretty sweet.
Let's do that one. It's a bit closer. You should upgrade the XJ220. You're right. You're absolutely right. We should upgrade the XJ220. Let's take on this. Let's take on this road race first, as we smash through everything in the TT, and then what we'll do is we'll upgrade the XJ220 before we take on the next showcase, which is the motocross showcase. So, had anybody actually upgraded the XJ220 yet? Do we do an engine swap to start with, or do we just go with the default engine and then smash through from there? I mean, it's a weird car, the XJ220. It was extremely expensive when it first came out, but with the right upgrades in it today, it could actually probably give most modern supercars a run for its money in straight line speed. Maybe not cornering and braking, but it is an absolute beast of a car. But like most Jaguars, it's probably got the worst sat-nav in the world. And I doubt the Meridian sound system was out back then when the XJ220 came out. So its sound system's probably a little bit outdated. Not that any of that matters in Forza Horizon.
In 400 meters, turn right.
So just before we hit this race, again, just want to give a shout out to everybody joining us on Twitch and on YouTube. If you're in YouTube, dropping us a comments. Thanks for the interaction. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, thanks for the help. It's always nice to have people alongside you when you're playing these games, offering you some advice, and also getting involved. Tell us what you like about the car. Tell us whether you think we should be trying out something different, go and buy something different. I don't know if anybody noticed, did we get the pop-up about the Escort, or did we actually not get it? I don't remember seeing a pop-up saying we won it, so I'm guessing we were outbid. Okay, we're coming back down to the street race now. So the Lakehurst Rush. 30-second hydration break. So what's everyone doing other than watching Twitch on this fine and wet UK Sunday? Are you all from the UK? I am, and it is absolutely slinging it down here. Straight into another car. That was awful. And we just totaled it there because I took my eye off the screen to read the chat. I am finding it more difficult to see oncoming cars in this one. Forza Horizon 3 was a little bit easier. Okay, right, we've got control again, let's go. Don't need that wall, let's just smash through it. Oh, the TTS really handling that well. Into third. Ah! Death. Death at 190 mile an hour. Oof. We all, I think we actually all ate the front of that car, whatever it was. I'm not going to rewind, let's just smash on. I'm going to regret saying that in a second when we come third. Oh God, what is going on? I'm really not having a good race. Look at the back of that Fiat Punto. It's like it's just made for being smashed into. Other guy can do it this time. See you later. Oh, we missed everything there. Turning circle of a tractor. Walls, trees. We don't care. Brute force British racing at its best. Bins, all of it. Just smash through all of it. Oh my God, this is the worst race ever. We did better in the Lambo. No, no, no. Oh, that was just dirty, wasn't it? Especially at the finish line. Sorry, pal. Clean racing, 415. That was not clean racing. Okay, so let's head back to Horizon Festival and let's go and upgrade the XJ220. Go to Festival. Yes. Ah. Well, let's just check our cache. So last time we did that, it asked us to spend 9.5k to do it. This time it's just gone, hey, yeah, go on, we'll tell you. Yeah, that's not cost us anything. So let's pick up with the XJ220. They're not our cars. Garage. My cars. Look at that bad boy. Right, get in car. Right, so are we doing an engine upgrade first? And are we going to swap it out? Or do we go with the stock? You got 30 seconds, guys. What do you think? Just so you've got a little bit of information, let's just have a quick look at what it says. So conversion. So we can only do a drivetrain swap. You can't actually change out the engine in this one. So we could swap it out for an all-wheel drive, which I would prefer. So I'm going to do that anyway. So install setup. Yep. And then let's add a few upgrades to it. Can see this being expensive. Twin turbo, race intercooler, race oil. No idea why it's oil or race oil. And the platform and handling, brakes. Upgrade them. We need brakes. Anti-roll bars. Chassis reinforcement, and then some weight reduction. Drivetrain upgrades. Don't think we need it. Let's have a look at the tyres and the rims though. Tyre compound. Race compound. Nice. Change the rims. I hate them. They look good. They look better. We'll go with them. Front rim size, that's fine. Aero. Front bumper. Okay. And rear diffuser. I just removed it. How is removing it better than having one? And okay, install basket. So another £70,000 on that one. So full upgrade generally costs between 60 and 85k depending on the car. And let's pick ourselves a nice design for this one. Okay, find a new design. That's the 5.0 wagon. Castrol GTX. That guy have his actual picture there. Engine swap can cost up to 250k. What car? I'm thinking something quite clean for this one, actually. I like the 5.0. If it didn't say police all over the side. Let's go with that. Can't really see it very well, so let's have a look at it now. Luckily, these don't cost anything. Auction alerts. I'm guessing we didn't win this. Oh! We won it! Hey! Look at that. Matte Timeless. Collect car, we'll use that later. Do you know what's weird? I actually wanted one of these cars when I was younger. And what's also weird is, if I'd have bought it then, it would be worth more now than it was then. Absolute classic. This Jag's looking particularly sexy now, so let's have a quick look at that. And I think what we'll do is, we'll take it into... Wow, yeah, look at that. Look at the Jaguar on the side. That looks amazing. Who's that parked in front of us? That looks great. Would have been nice if the Jaguar was jumping forward on both sides. And sloppy. Wow, that is quick. Right, brakes. Let's find ourselves a race to hit. Have we got a road race anywhere? Should we do that one? Reservoir Run. We'll do that one, the Ashbrook Apex. The car's fast, so hopefully it can... Whoa, did we just change to night instantly?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Let's be honest, this thing's never going to corner well. At least I don't expect it to. It's alright. I remember closing out Forza Horizon 2 with the entire full map race with the Bugatti Super Sport, absolute classic of a sports car. It's really a it's really a hypercar, but it reminds me very much of this, kind of from a different time.
Arrived at your destination.
Okay, I already ate street races, so let's smash this up. And then I think what we'll do is we'll hit the next showcase. Ashbrook Apex. Whoa, sliding out already. Yeah, its cornering is... Its brakes are good, but its corners isn't. Wow. Get that shit side... Ah! Death! Get that shit sideways. Too busy reading the comment feed. Oh, rewind. Robert Crosby, thanks for joining us. Thanks for the comment. Too busy reading your comment, and actually did go sideways into a tree. So first rule of the day: stop reading the feed when you're racing. But thanks for the comment and keep them coming. So 35% on this sprint. Oof. Oh dear. Oh, that was even worse. Right, let's rewind a little bit further. You can actually effect a change here. Add enough in front of us. Oh, this is quite a heavy car. Just take that mini out, send it spinning. Brute force, guys, brute force. So 77%. I don't think we've unlocked Horizon Life yet. This is a bit of a blind playthrough, so not really sure what it is. What is it? Woohoo! Another win.
Did I tell you? You're in the next round of street scene. Wicked, right? We're gonna... Sorry. I mean... Psst. You're in the next round of street scene.
Ah, right, okay, so Horizon Life you get when you unlock the summer season. It allows you to play online with others. You get a wristband, it just unlocks the online feature of the Forza Horizon 4. We're just about there, so we've got 17,000 influence to get to unlock the Horizon roster. We'll come out of spring at that point and then into summer, so I'm guessing that's when it unlocks it. But what we are going to do is we are going to hit the next showcase event. Now I am going to change away from the XJ220 after we've done this, because we won't be racing in this for the event anyway. It's just popped up. We've got poor network conditions. I'm not seeing any problems at this side, guys. No drop frames or anything. Let me know if you're getting problems, and I'll kick my kids off Netflix and be the best dad in the UK today. Just a reminder, guys, if you're watching us on YouTube and you're enjoying it, hit that subscribe button, and if you're watching us on Twitch and you want to see more of this and you want to come and join in every time we're streaming, hit that follow button and it'll let you know every time that we're online. Bit of a schedule for you. We'll be looking at Forza 4 throughout this week, as well as probably another stream. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to be yet. Potentially Assassin's Creed Origins, and then at the end of the month, the end of next week, we'll also be streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 in an extended stream. Okay, so this looks a lot like the corner that the guy takes, yeah, in the Hoonigan at the start of the game. So let's see what this is. Hey Carlson, you can jump on when you unlock Horizon Life. Are you Xbox One as well? Hey Robert, sorry I missed your comment there. When I unlock Horizon Life, will you do open lobbies with viewers? Because I'd love to jump on with you. Absolutely, absolutely I will. Just because of the nature of streaming though, I probably won't record all the chat on the in the party. But if you want to join the party, more than happy to.
So, how are you on the dirt? Pretty good, right? I've seen you drive. Are you better than, let's say, a dirt bike? Okay, but are you better than 4 dirt bikes?
Yeah, of course we are. Of course we are. Now, interestingly enough, this is crossplay, so if you are on PC and you want to join me, you can. Yep, so this looks very much like the Great Race at the start where we checked out each of the seasons. Obviously we're not going to see, well I expect we'll see a lot more of the race this time. The great thing is we played the beta a few times, so we should be okay here. Tree! No, look at that, I just spoiled it there. I said we'd be alright, and then we smashed into a tree.
Coming up on the quarry.
I can see comments dropping in, guys. I will get to them in a second. As we know, taking your eyes off the road means I have to do a lot of rewinds, and I'm sure you guys don't want that.
Hey, Blue! Thread the needle with me!
So, I don't know what to think about this. This is exactly the same as the opening race, where it did the seasons transition, which I'm a little bit upset about. It's kind of like I feel a little bit cheated. Did we come second as well? Man,
Don't worry about it.
I have to redo
If I
that.
tell these guys to run it again, they'll be overjoyed.
And we hope they will be, because we're going to have to do it again. I'll be your drift tutor. Laugh my ass off. I definitely need a tutor. At this moment, drifting consists of me going sideways and hitting walls.
Let's go.
Did we just lose yellow? Coming up on the quarry.
Woohoo!
Okay, so since we're going quite well, before I jinx it, not sure what let us down last time. We seemed to do quite well, and I wasn't expecting to come second. I was expecting there to be a straight after that final jump, Obviously not.
Red's down! Red's down!
Looks like I'm the only one left.
Smashed it.
That was amazing. I have a team of slightly bewildered motocross riders who all want to turn behind the wheel of your car now. I'm assuming you don't need to go on the bike.
That was a bit close. Went quite well though.
Now, I must have done something wrong because I'm still not seeing you on the Horizon roster. While I look into this, go and teach me a lesson, will you?
I'm not sure what I'd be more disappointed by, black canvas shoes or an emerald crown.
In 100 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Let's try our bowler out. I've not used it yet. Won this in the first wheel spin we did, or the second, and hit the legendary jackpot on it on that go. It was that or £1,000, and we dropped this instead. Brilliant. Oh, this thing moves. I feel like that slowed us down a lot, that jump. Maybe it wasn't the best thing to do. Bits of the car falling off, bits of the car on the floor. No! Oh, we're gonna have to rewind there. rewind a bit more. No, expectations are... I expected it to be better with it being a legendary car, or the legendary version of it. Expected it would at least hold its own, and it's doing alright against these guys. I don't hate it. I expect once it's upgraded, these other things will just run away. They're running away from me now, which is a bit weird. It is much better not to jump there. We should have gone with the trail car. I'd much prefer the trail car. It's much better. But the bowler's doing a good job. There's a corner there and I didn't see it. Ah! Oh, awful. Don't you hate it when the scenery just stops you dead? Surely that does not happen in real life, I can tell you that. It's a good job this isn't the last lap. That's not going to count, is it? Gotta keep inside them flags. Don't need that tree or that light. Oh, I missed that corner again. Oh my god. 3 times we've hit that. How far can you rewind? Let's hope it's half a lap. What is it with this corner? Overpressed. Restart event. That was just horrific. Maybe we should took the opportunity to change to the trail car. But no, we're going to trust the bowler here. He's going to do the job for us. And we're going to get that corner right, since we screwed it up 3 times. This time we're going to actually follow the blue line on the floor instead of just driving wildly towards a wall. Here we go. No crash, no crash. Touch and go for a second there. I thought we were actually going to hit it. The bowler's doing okay. Okay, much easier this time. I probably just jinxed it as well. Hey Arco, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Nemesis corner. I knew it'd do us. Yeah, I'm doing quite well apart from this corner. I really can't hit this corner well for some reason. Just done it twice, but then I seem to come... I need to do that every time. Every time. So that is one thing I do like about this game. As you say, Arco, I do love it how they make you use different cars. I pretty much used the Centenario as soon as I got it for every race, apart from one or two of the rally ones where I swapped out to a Subaru. But fundamentally, I also think it's missing a few bits. Unless they're going to come later, where's the bucket list gone? So questionable whether we keep the using the bowler for these sorts of races or we bin it. It was all right. I like the Trail Cat better. The Jeep Trail Cat was better. Not sure it's as fast though. I think at its core the racing's better. What I don't like is, as I say, I think one or two bits may have been removed, and I'm not sure if they were coming. And I also think that I don't really see the point in things like... Oh, barn. I'll continue this in a sec.
Supposedly they just dumped the stunt car when they were done. Shall we go find it?
Yeah, let's go find it. Yeah, I think... I don't like all these, you know, coats, hats. You're in the car. Apart from when you're on the windscreen, what's the point? I think I would have liked to keep the bucket list. Rob, I think you might be right. It might be the stunt series, it might be the story mode that replaces the bucket list, but it was nice just to have not even a scripted event, but I think one I did the other day on Forza Horizon 2 was chasing the sun in classic Caterham down the coast, which was brilliant. And there was also the Audi Quattro one in Horizon 3 in the Outback, where if you followed the route, you just simply were never going to win. You had to come off the road at speed, dodging trees, dodging bricks, all sorts. But yeah, I think the racing at its core is better. It is more difficult as well, Arco. I think you're right. I was saying earlier, the showcase races are much harder. I think I just breezed through them in Horizon 3. They look great, don't get me wrong, but they were easy. This is a lot more difficult, So we're going to take a 30-second break while I grab a drink, and I'll be back in a second, and we'll hit that barn find. In fact, let's just change cars first. And let's use the Escort Cosworth because we're going to be going off-road. Hey guys, I'm back. Thanks for hanging around. I think what we're going to do is let's go and find this. Let's go and do the barn find. I thought it mapped a location out for us, so let's go and have a quick look in the middle of there. So the houses, do they actually do anything? Is it just a status symbol in the game to say you've got some, or do we actually get anything good about it?
Turn left.
I suppose there's fundamentally a few ways that you could rack up cash really easily with the blueprints, you know, as people were doing on Horizon 2 and 3. This is quite good, and I haven't even upgraded it yet, so he must have put some cash into it, whoever had this before us. Tree. Okay, so 3.1k. We'll be there in a minute. Alright, so you get a few wheel spins out of buying a house, or they give you something every so often, I'm guessing. Okay, we're approaching the edge of this one, so let's keep an eye out for it. So I'm guessing for owning a few of them gives you a few different perks that you can unlock. Like you say, drone mode was unlocked as we picked the first one up. We've been stopped by a small brick wall. So let's see if we can use the hill here to our advantage. There's a few places up on that hill.
Recalculating route.
So let's go off the road a little bit, head up here into the hills and see what we can find. Oh, that's what the drone's for. I thought it was to replace like camera mode, picture mode, photo mode, whatever they call it. So if we hit drone, okay, learning something new every day here. Okay, so we can go up, yeah? Do I have to go driving around, or can I just go up? Let's just have a quick swizz around with this, see if we can see anything. That's obviously not it. I feel like the drone should be able to fly higher. I like the fact that it can go a bit faster, but I still feel like the drone should go higher. So it's not going to be on. It's not going to be underwater. Yeah, returning to the car. I tell you what, we'll just drive. Go up here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
No, too steep. Oh, a solid wall. Right.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I like the joy of actually finding one of these, but it is a bit boring when you're just driving around in circles looking for them.
Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn left.
Knowing my luck, it's going to be right up in the top of the hills somewhere where I can't get to without prattling about.
Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn right.
It's not there. That can't be it, can it? The jetty? Or is that just outside? Yeah, it's just outside.
In 100 meters, turn left.
It's not here either.
In 100 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I already hate this one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Is it down here?
In 400 meters, turn right.
Just a heads up, it's in the woods. The woods are everywhere. Oops. It's not these woods then.
400 meters, turn left.
Find some other woods.
Turn left.
Found it. Found it. Yeah.
You found another barn. Of course you did. Wait there.
Mini Cooper.
Seen the Italian Job? Aye, great film. From what I heard, they tried to drive a full loop through a sewer. They got most of the way there before it came down on its roof.
Nice.
I'll go and get it fixed up for you. Call you when it's ready.
Bling. Accomplished driver.
Hey,
It's
Alex.
level 20.
You've made it onto the Horizon roster. How could you not, given all that you've done here in the last year? Meet me at the festival and we'll get you your wristband.
Woohoo! Wristband. Ah! 4.7 kilometers.
In 400
Whoa.
meters. Turn left. Turn left.
I need to see whether this can have any more upgrades. It's already amazing.
In 400 meters. Turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Okay, so we're coming up on the Horizon Life Festival. Here we go.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Join the Horizon Life.
Hey, Alex. Congratulations on making the Horizon roster, but this is just the start. From now on, you'll be sharing the experience with all the other drivers who've made the cut. Get out there and say hi, because everything can be done with a convoy of up to 6 drivers. What you really want is a gold wristband, an honor we only offer to the real superstars of the festival, people like Alex and Rebecca, those who are the very best at what they do. Now, just who gets a gold wristband is up to me and all those thousands of screaming Horizon fans. So, what are you waiting for? Oh, and Forzathon is back. This time with new challenges every day and every season, offering the chance to win the very best rewards at Horizon. That's not all. Every hour, on the hour, Forzathon Live invites you to team up with other roster drivers to take on some of the most exciting challenges at Horizon. If you're after something more competitive, Team Adventure pits 2 teams of 6 against each other. Make it racing only for pure racing, games only to compete in playground games, or anything goes for a mix of the two. Form a team with your friends and take on all comers. And when you're ready, enter ranked events and join a league for some of the fiercest competition at Horizon.
And we're getting a season change to winter.
Hey, Alex. Here's the new flyer for winter. Sorry it's a bit late coming. It is really cold out here. Updating your map for winter now. You might also want to think about an emergency mug of tea if things get cold.
Okay, so we've got the Moorhead Rally Trail. What's the restrictions on that? Rally Monsters 900 S1 only. Classic Muscle, car restrictions B700. A800 Super Saloon on the Astmore Heritage Circuit. And also the Great Ridge Jump, seasonal objective of 297 metres. So it looks like we've hit winter, obviously. On Arthur's Seat Cross Country. The exhibition's been completed, it says. So we must have done that one earlier. And the seasonal championship's still available. Anything else down here? Okay, great. So that smashed us into winter with the Horizon Live Festival. We're actually going to close out the stream at this point. So we've been going for just over 2 hours. I will pick this back up later this evening and tomorrow as well. If you want to, I'll probably leave the lobby open, so if anybody wants to come and join us while you're watching, you're more than welcome to do so. Thanks for joining me, and if you have joined me on Twitch, thanks for the interaction, thanks for the chat, it's been great, and thanks for all the help, especially nice shout out to Carlson, Arco, Rob Crosby, and Kawehu. If you are enjoying what you're watching, you want to come join me next time, please hit that follow button. And if you're watching us on YouTube, drop us a comment in the comments section on each of the videos and let me know what you like, what you don't like, and I'll come back to you if I can. Again, hitting the subscribe button there will also let you know when new videos land on YouTube. Also, we've been doing some Dark Souls 3 runs, we've been doing some work on The Witcher 3, and if you're enjoying those as well, please come and catch us back for the streams later on in the week on those. Thanks a lot for joining me again, and I will see you all next time. Thanks.